leg day, baby. But I also got a ton of varying thoughts today. I'm gonna try to kind of rush through it, but at the same time, just take my time so I can get thoroughly through them. Let me get warmed up here. Let's get right into it. So, on the topic of money, so currently I don't have a job, obviously. I was just working out on the farm for like 4 hours. We were moving stuff around and leveling out the ground to park cars up there to work on cars and flip cars. Last night we found out that it's possible there's a world where Ethan and I each make $10,000 profit each for this project we're working on, which is crazy. And it's like, if I can do that within a month of not having a job, and the most I ever made at my job was $5,000 in 1 month, or even let's say 2 months, like if I can match it without even working and I'm just out using my hands, what's the sense in going back in a suit with a job? But because like right now I'm questioning if I should go back and do 9 to 5 because my dad is asking me to, or he's asking if I'm interested, and he has an opportunity for me for one of his friends who has an insurance company, or there's an insurance agent, and they offered me a job, and I actually had a like consulting call with him. And I want to do an insurance, and I also want to do real estate, but I think I want to take my time and like see what I can do first. And like just the 9 to 5 opportunity doesn't match up to my personality or my character. It's like, you know, it's flatlined. You're guaranteed, like, say you make $8,000 a month. That's it. I mean, you could make more, but it's like, I'd rather have the opportunity where it's like up and down in what you're making. 1 month you might make 5,000. Next month you might make 15. You never know. Ouch. Just pinched my hand. Oh, but 9 to 5 doesn't fit my personality. Like my personality, like my dad said when I was younger, as a creative, it's like up and down. Our emotions are much more strong for things. And it's like, that's what my life is. I want that. I like that. I don't like stability and flatline, you know? I was telling Ethan last night, mountains are made grand by the valleys below them. So it's like when you're in a low spot in life, be grateful for it, because it just means that when you're at the rock bottom, you have nowhere to go but up. But also it's like, it's the lows that make the highs feel high, you know? That's why spoiled kids don't understand and not grateful for what they have. It's because they've never not had it. So they didn't earn it. But also, I'm like nothing special. Like, and I'm just curious if I can make it somehow without being normal or being average. Because like, that'd be cool. Because if I can do it, anybody can do it. And that's what I'm kind of like recording all this for. It's documenting my journey. Ooh, I'm off balance. Whatever. You know, because I'm not a special athlete. There's nothing special about anything in my past, anybody I'm related to. Nothing special I've ever done. Never been like first place for anything except for the Pinewood Derby and Cub Scouts. And like, nothing I've ever done has been super special. I'm just curious if I can do something special with my life from that. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So I just can't wait for it to happen. Oh yeah, can I make it simply by wanting it and just working towards it? Kind of like how I said yesterday, you don't get what you don't work towards. Oh, for budget with money, it's like holy crap, I'm almost out of breath. I've managed to save a good amount of money because with budgeting, it's just simply knowing to not buy what I'll get rid of eventually or what will eventually bore me or get bland. Like nice cars, people spend $100,000 on a BMW, but they get boring eventually. Frick, I keep putting that away. And it's like happiness is not money. Where's proof? Well, how fun you are and your character leads to better interactions with people, your charisma. And if you can work on that, you literally just have more fun interactions with people. And that is what happiness is. Like, that is simply what it is. Yeah, let's get one more set and then move on to the next topic. That was all kind of based around money. That feels so weird. Oh. God. I don't know, I'm just excited for life. And I recommend anybody who's watching this to sit down for 5 minutes, not in a meditation, just sitting there, allowing yourself to feel boredom and to feel that compulsion to do something. Like, whether to get up and do something else. Like, sit there for 5 minutes, feel that impatience. Like I said, that compulsion to do something, and hold on to that rare and powerful feeling, because that is amazing. I felt that last night. I was like, gotta write that down. I was waiting for Ethan out of the gym. I decided to read and write instead of working out again, second time that day. Yeah, with creativity, things come in waves, and it's all about that balance of, like I said, valleys to mountains. And it's like, it's not gonna be flatline forever. Like, there's this note I work on. There's this note that I write on a daily basis on my phone, and it's like, I call it a brainstorm. And it's like, I'm writing down wordplay, writing down analogies, writing down quotes, anything for reference, anything like that. Common phrases, common curse combos, all that. So that when I write later, when I'm a writer, I have things to pull from, you know what I mean? And like, I don't have to remember it. I can just have it there and I can scroll through and find things. Anyway, past week, I haven't really been writing that at all. I think there's a lot of my creative outlet is going into these, which is awesome. But I found it back. Like, I figured out how to bring it back into myself, which is really awesome. And it's just like, things come in waves, and you got to accept that. Be ready to open up, or be open and ready for it to come back. And it's like, that these, I was kind of stressing. It's like, what if there's a day where I don't have anything to talk about? And I'm like, what am I talking about? There's always something to talk about. Like, every single day is not the same. There's always different thoughts. So it's like, I'm going to have an infinite supply. With creativity, it's like, as long as you put your hand in that river, there's always going to be flowing. It's quite simple. I go barefoot because I feel more grounded to the earth, but also because you literally work your feet, you know? If you have shoes on, you're not actually using your toe muscles to really grip the ground. So I usually, take my shoes off for the entire leg workout. Sometimes even just regular workouts. So this is RDLs. It stretches the hamstring. The back, the bicep of the leg. Oh, I gotta do abs too. I was talking to Ethan today, Ethan, my stepbrother, and I was like, I'll be ready for fatherhood when I simplify Proverbs. I kind of said it like a rap. I was like, ready to be a father when I can simplify Proverbs. Anyways, a little goofy, little cringy rap, but like, when I've mastered myself to the point where I can explain things simply. I forgot who said it, but it was like, you only really know something when you're able to explain it to a 6-year-old or a 5-year-old. And it's like, when I'm able to understand myself and life experiences and lessons enough that I can simplify them into a handful of lessons that I repeat over and over until they're ingrained into my child's mind, that's when I'm ready to be a father. Because like, that's what it's about as a father, I think. And also, like, it's not about being like a monologue of being an emotional person and just having emotional reactions with your child. Like, it's your duty to bring them up as a good member of society. Should I go heavier? My lower back's kind of hurting. But then on topic of that, yesterday, topic of a soulmate popped up 4 times. I don't even know if I told it in the video, but it's like multiple times the thought of it. And then I met 2 old friends that were girls. And I remember thinking at one point, I was like, oh, what if this girl's my future? You know, everybody has those thoughts. And it's like, Pookie. And yeah, I do remember now I was talking about soulmates because I was saying I want a soulmate that's like a warrior, but like tender and anyway, cringy shit, but it's true. And yeah, it's the topic of a soulmate. That just, it's being more prevailing in my life. I'm just like, I don't want to be having a lot of women in my life. I just want one that's a stable, strong, but like, just I want a partner, bro. But it's sad for that. You can't really find that anymore, but it'll present itself to me, and I'll know. So, but I don't know. It feels like people forgot how to have relationships, meaningful relationships. And they didn't teach our generation. Now we don't know what we're doing, so everybody's just fuck fest. Sorry, Nana, for my language, but it's terrifying. Everything is objectifying. Nothing is genuine. Oh my gosh. Look what happened to friendships. Oh my gosh. It's like people don't know how to have a conversation without the intention of getting nothing out of it. I'm like, just going into a conversation to have fun instead of having an ulterior motive and only talking to somebody if there's an ulterior motive, you know, because people just want to have fun, bro. We take things so seriously. Also, I'll say that for the end, the second one, but I thought it was so funny this morning. I started, when I'm driving, I'll have a pencil in one hand, this thing in the other, and I'll have them both on the steering wheel. And anytime a thought comes up, I'll put my knee up and start steering like that, and I'll be writing and going like this. Because like, if people can text and drive, I can write and drive. You know what I mean? Why do I do that? Like the... My breath is very shaky. Wonder what that means. Ethan just got back. You can hear that loud truck. Woo! I'm feeling pretty silent right now. Like I don't want to talk. So I'm gonna go silent mode, bust out these reps, and bring up my last thought of the day. Oh. Not getting deep enough. Oh, my legs are shaking. I'm so weak. Oh. Oh. Plus, also, for having an infinite amount of things to talk about, just if I can't think of anything, go talk to a stranger. I bet you they'll make you think something you never thought before, or that you haven't thought in a while, or a different perspective, or really anything. Holy crap. I say I want to be silent, but then I get thoughts. This morning, I told Dad, I promised him within the next decade, I'll have a job for him where he can do whatever he likes. And like I'll provide him with work, I guess. Because I want to have like a luxury home company where I design these like extremely luxury, but not big. I mean, just fancy homes like that you see on the news, where it's like a circle home. Like it's literally a ball, but it's a home. For example, because I've seen that before. Or like a UFO home, where it's just like stuff that gets on the news. And that's how you advertise and promote. And build a bunch of those, have them auctioned off. And since he's an architect, he can maybe help or something. Or, I don't know, but I told him that today. And also, I was thinking, by the age of 21, I want to have $100,000 cash, which will be pretty easy. Woo! If I'm 19 right now, not even 19 and a half. And I have about $20,000 to my name, not cash, assets and everything. And if I make $5,000 a month, which if I put my entire soul into it is not very hard, it's just a matter of time. $5,000 a month for the next 2 years, take away $800 a month for living expenses. It'll probably go up to $2,000 once I move out of the house. But like for food, gas, insurance, and then $100 of miscellaneous and like generosity and stuff. So let's pretend $4,000 a month saved. Hey, Papa. For 24 months. 24 times 4 is like $92,000. So I can have $100,000 in theory. But also, the more capital you have, the bigger projects you can do, and you can make more money in those. So once I have like $20,000 cash, then I could buy some, or like have a project where I put 20 grand into it, and maybe I make $30,000 like out, or I make $10,000 profit out of it. And then I do another project with that $30,000 where I make $12,000 out of it. So it's like, it's just exponential. So, dude, come on, man. It won't be that hard. But anyway, with that 100 grand, come on. Girl, don't make me freaking sit on you. Stop licking my sweat, bro. And out of that $100,000, I'm thinking if I could buy like 5 acres of land in Hawaii and build a little shack on it. 2 shacks technically. One like a hut for a gym, and another one a shack to live in. And then that'll be like $20,000. And then I found a property for like $80,000, $100,000 right there. And then I can like build a shrimp farm and a rice farm on property, build like a nice little brick wall around it, build a garden, sustain myself, have a bike to get around and work out, read, write, make music, write movies. And when I leave, I could sell the property for more, because real estate always goes up. And if I build something on it, that's an asset, adds value. And I can turn that $100,000 into like 120, basically live for free for a couple years or something. Just a theory. And then do bigger projects, like where I buy, say, a $500,000 property, $100 million property with $100,000 down payment, and then have a couple investors or something, build a property on there, sell that once that property value goes up, and just keep doing that. Maybe start a real estate company. Things I'm thinking about. Woo! I think I'm gonna call it for legs. Some of my videos, yesterday I checked them, they all had like 20 views. Checked it this morning, they almost all have 100 views, and there's like 10 comments. I replied to them all. And some people were saying like, oh, if you're trying to be like Sam Sulek, I recommend making shorter videos so you can beat him. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to be Sam Sulek. I'm trying to talk to my Nana. Talk to my future self. Document my journey. And maybe inspire people along the way. I'm not trying to be somebody else. But also, it scared me. I'm like, what happens when this turns into something beyond my intentions? Well, I'll never let it. But like, if I get, say, in a year or two of consistency, I get famous or whatever, like, what do I do? Like, I don't really want that. I just want to do my own thing and take care of my family and have a fun life, make fun projects. But I mean, like I said in the first episode, if fame and money is the consequence for that, cool. that'd be cool to my father, like my dad, like I made it and I can make a living being a creative, or he wanted to, but things just happened in his life where he couldn't. So I like really want to do that with my life. So I don't know. But anyway, abs, baby. Now it's time for that good time. Damn, my mic's sweaty. Palms wet. Wait, palm? Knees are weak. Palm spaghetti. I'm all sweaty. I'm not even pumped. What do the legs look like? What does that look like? I can't even see it. Damn, look at that vein though. This morning on the way here, I saw a mountain. I filmed it, but it was so beautiful. I literally started crying. I was like, I forgot how to be. For a while, I haven't been grateful for what a beautiful area I live in. So I filmed it. And the song that helped me feel so emotional, I'm gonna make a little cinematic edit with that song in the background. That's it for today. Fun day working as a farmer, and I hope you enjoyed that little cut video and whatever the little creative projects I do. Oh, that's basically it. Is like this thing is just like it's a blank canvas for me to express my creativity. I love it. I'm absolutely like attached to making these videos. I kind of wish they got no views, so I would be completely unbiased, because naturally I can't help but be affected by that. I'm not even feeling it. Whatever, I'll do an ab workout at the gym. But thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy this little snippet.
Je te laisserai des mots en dessous de ta porte, en dessous de la mur qui chante.